The CZ Scorpion EVO is probably one of the most affordable 9mm PCCs that you can get right now. I've seen these for around $600 on sale, which is really hard to beat for what you're getting. Now this one is highly modified from when I got this. I got this years ago before the micro was an available option. This one is the EVO 3S1, and I'll show a picture of what this looked like when I got it. So I swapped it out with the HBI handguard, and I have an aftermarket barrel on here by In Lead We Trust, which gives me 1/2x28 threads as well as that 3-lug option. You can see on here I also have the Yeti Works grip, which gives it a really good grip angle. This came out way before the Magpul option was ever available, so I never had an opportunity to try that, but this is really comfortable grip angle on these CZ Scorpions. This has been SBR'd, so it is technically a rifle by ATF standards, and the stock is a JMac Customs AB9 armbar. Has the 0.25-inch cheek riser and the ABFB folding butt plate, so it keeps it nice and tucked away. And from first look, it just looks like it's in its normal pistol configuration because that stock tucks up so nicely under there. And if I want to use it, I can easily deploy it, and then I have my stock ready to go. So that works really well on this setup. That's attached using the JMac Customs RSA EVO 1913 adapter on the rear. And then as I mentioned, I got the Yeti Works grip on there. Love that setup. Still running the factory sights, which I don't believe they come with these sights anymore, but these are really nice iron sights if you are going that route. My optic here is a primary arms advanced micro dot on a Scalarworks Absolute Co-Witness mount, and puts it at a really comfortable height, and I can still utilize those iron sights if need be. So that setup works really good there. Now the CZ Scorpion uses like an MP5 style charging handle up front. You can swap this to either side. I swap mine to the right side to kind of keep it out of the way, and that doesn't bother me too much because really the only time you're using that is to initially charge that weapon and clear any malfunctions, which this doesn't really have many malfunctions. So I popped it over to the right side, and that allows me to mount my light on the left side using an Arisaka M-Lock offset mount, and that is the Streamlight Pro Tap. Really good light, just running that thumb switch on there, and on this particular setup it works really well. For those of you that don't know, the CZ Scorpion has last round bolt hold open, so anytime it runs empty, all you have to do is use that bolt release instead of the charging handle. So having it on the right side is not going to mess up reloads at all. You can still lock it back if you want, and you can do the old CZ slap in this case if you choose to do so. I got a JMac Customs HRD hand retention device, one of my favorite M-Lock rail accessories. Really just gives you a nice solid position for your hand there, and then still able to reach that light from that spot as well. So the In Lead We Trust barrel on here, like I said, it has 1/2x28 and tri-lug. So right now I'm running the Omega 9K, and this being a direct blowback 9mm PCC, it runs suppressed very well. The rear end is completely closed off, so you don't have any excess gases hitting you in the face or anything like that. So when I'm shooting this, it usually has a suppressor on there. So if I take off that suppressor, you'll see that it has those 1/2x28 threads and the tri-lug, and they sit ever so slightly under that HBI handguard, which is really nice because it kind of cuts down on that overall length. Now when I'm not running my Omega 9K, I typically have one of the JMac Customs BDS 12s on a tri-lug mount as well, but this configuration of the barrel allows you to really attach anything you want as long as it has a 9mm bore. One of the things I forgot to mention was the magazine release. So this is a really nice magazine release on here. This one's by Gearhead Works, and if you're familiar with the factory mag, it's got a really weird, unnatural contour in my opinion. So this works really well, allowing me to remove that magazine. A lot of shooters can even release it with their shooting hand, but I prefer to do it just kind of MP5 style, if you will. So that's it. That is my rundown on the CZ Scorpion EVO 3 S1. Let me know what you think about that setup down in the comments below. And thanks for watching.